Hello, my loves. Welcome. Today I'm doing a reading for Aquarius and the person they're thinking about right now. These are timeless messages. So whenever you click on the reading, it's meant for you. I hope you're doing well. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Aquarius. Please show us, what is the overall energy here? Wow. Flying out. 3 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. I'm taking them. They fell out for a reason. 9 of Wands and the High Priestess. Wow. Wow, wow. So yeah, I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but you know, you're moving far away from heartache, heartbreak, third-party interferences, right? You're working hard, right? You're putting in the time, you're putting in the effort, you're being more open-hearted, vulnerable, right? You know, someone in this connection, you know, could have been wounded, you know, as well as gone through some pain, but you're using your intuition now, right? I have Pisces energy out here as well, but you're not allowing yourself to stay stuck, right? You're not wanting to keep anyone in your life, you know, that's not bringing you happiness or peace or value. Right? You're valuing yourself. You're putting in the time and effort, putting in the work. You know, you're very wise. And I'm getting that this person could have thought that you were naive or blind. Right? But little did they know, you see and hear everything. What is your energy? The Hanged Man, Pisces, and the Fool. Yeah, you know, I'm getting that you're not staying stuck, right? You're not allowing anyone to keep you stagnant. And you know, life is too short to be teaching grown adults how to act or how to treat you. Right? You're taking a new leap of faith, right, towards maturity. You know, if people want to act a fool, then they can stay there. Right? You're cutting out all of the weeds. Right? You don't need anyone who just brings you drama or lies. Right? We're not in an episode of a cartoon or a drama series. Right? This is real life. You only want real people who have respect. Not people that play childish games and act a fool. What is their energy? The Devil and the Sun. I have Capricorn and Leo energy. I'm going to get one more for that. And Hermit. Yeah, this person needs to heal. This person needs to go within. They need to soul search. They need to be more wise, right? They need to grow up and heal from any toxic ways. You know, this could be codependency, this could be addictions. But in order to find happiness and joy in their life, they need to leave the toxicity behind. You know, they need to unhook the chains. How do you see them? 8 of Swords, And the Queen of Swords. You see this person as being in mental imprisonment of their own doing. This person could be rude. This person could have said some choice words or just being cold. This person could be, you know, having no communication at this time. How do they see you? Strength. And the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you are confident. You do not need any players in your life. You don't need any inconsistencies. How do you feel about them? The Star. And the Emperor. Yeah, this person needs to heal in order to step into their Emperor energy. Right? They need to be the leader of their life. They need to rejuvenate themselves and reflect. How do they feel about you? Justice. And Seven of Cups. Yeah, they see that you are balanced, right? You might have a lot of options here, but you only choose the healthy options and the balanced, right, life. You only want balanced life. You're not choosing the bad, negative options here. What are you doing right now? Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. You know, I get that you could be praying for this person or just, you know, hoping that they can get it together soon, right? Hoping that they find peace and happiness one day. And you know, you want to grant them wisdom and truth. Right? You could have released this person with love. You know, and you're seeing that you can love people from a distance, right? You don't need to control anyone or circumstances. Right? You want peace. Not distractions, right? You don't need immaturity in your life. You don't need just a warm body. And you definitely don't need anyone who's bringing you, you know, distractions or chaos. I'm hearing that a peaceful heart gives life to the body. Right? And, you know, you've raised your standards. You know, a queen doesn't entertain gestures, right? You don't argue with mediocre people, right? You move with grace and confidence. You're leaving the immaturity in the past. What are their actions? What are they doing right now? Four of Coins. And the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this person is holding back their energy. They could be sneaky, dishonest, deceitful. They could be greedy. What are your messages? Six of Swords. And the Five of Coins. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're moving far away from scarcity mindset. Anyone who's living in lack, anyone who has a negative perspective on life or finances, yeah, you're moving away. Calmer waters. What are their messages? The Moon. and death, rebirth. I have Scorpio out. Yeah, this person knows they need to transform their life because they live in fear and uncertainty. What is the outcome, please? 5 of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. I have Aries, Leo, Sag. But yeah, you're sitting on your throne, right? This is, you know, getting your ducks in a row. You're planting new seeds, right? And you're not allowing anyone to put you in competition. You're not wanting any, you know, combativeness or fighting. You know, you're wanting to invest into yourself more. And you could be, you know, sharpening your mind and wanting more elegance in your life. And I'm just getting that, you know, you could be keeping a secret or just keeping your cards close to you, right? Not allowing anyone to know what your plans are here. Pouring into your cup first is what I'm hearing. You know, you could have a secret admirer. There's something about a secret here that's coming out. That is coming to a light, coming to a head. Let's see, what is the advice, please? 4 of Wands, the 3 of Coins, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm getting that, you know, you could be wanting to collaborate with new people, or you have been, but this could be twin flame energy. I have 1111, or just wanting, you know, 4 corners of stability, wanting to start something new. And this could be around finances or work. You know, you could have a secret admirer here. You know, I'm getting to collaborate with new people or like-minded people. People that you work well with. But make sure you're taking care of yourself first. So that way you can help other people, right? Pain. Apprehensive, afraid, cautious. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. Obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction. Longing, craving, aching, wanting. I'm also going to get a numerology card for our amazing Aquarius. 0220. Act on your idea. Realistic and practical approach, goals. Divine timing, ambition, cooperation, discipline. You have the benefit of good fortune and you use your wise judgment. You can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You are about to experience a spectacular ascent. If this message resonates with you, type 0220 to affirm. And thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.